Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. One thing's for sure in this round, you're going to walk away with a great player no matter which way you go. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now or do you try and push your luck? Instant impact right there. That's a big move forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before. I'll tell you right now, you won't go wrong adding any of these guys to your team. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Maybe not a huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Well, the Ravens are a smash-mouth football team, and they've got a chance to have a second player drafted here. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And here we go in pivotal Week 6 of Draft Champions. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Play clock winding down. On first down, it's Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To your right.
On first and 10, Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Back to the air, Locke on second down. Right side caught by Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Easy, easy, easy.
Now a first down throw, Locke. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact, and you're trying to get his arms out of the sky.
Throwing is Locke. It's complete to Chris Conley. Touchdown! Chris Conley, 56 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Looking deep downfield. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Set! Green 39!
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Set! Blue!
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here's Ajayi. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They run again with Ajayi. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation.
Here we
my
go.
goodness.
Leopard!
Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Willie Snead, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are in for 6. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. You've got to take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit her.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Second, what 90?
They give it up to the tight end. Oh, look at the juke. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
For 70.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And he whips that one incomplete there. The target that time was Vincent Jackson. And that'll bring up second down.
Second, wide 90. Alert, alert. Let it roll. Gun. Hey, easy. Wide 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurry! Mexico! Red 80!
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
But that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective, because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
Wide 80! Red 80! Easy, alert!
And Luck opting not to run a play. He's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Luck, surveying the field. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And Denver getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Hurry up,
But
here
a
we go!
mistake
Blue
there,
90!
that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Detroit!
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier,
Detroit!
trying to keep him in the rhythm.
Here we go now! 319! 319!
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Black 99 Philly, here we go!
Defense thinking
Let's
pass.
go.
They've got the
Blue
nickel set
90.
out on 3rd and
Blue
6.
90!
On play action, Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
All right, here we go.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajayi. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They come out here in the eye.
Hurry, hurry. 2 right. 180. Hurry, hurry. Regular, alert.
On the ground, this is Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Second. One day.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the 2nd quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And his kick is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go now. Green 39.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Going up top. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Jones. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Detroit!
Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
All right, here we go. Blue line. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Set. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a pickup of 16, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shaq Thompson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Come out here in the eye. This is a Ajayi. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the game there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14.
Green 39. Over. No. Check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, Luck again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened.
No. Check.
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Set. 319.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Wentz will try again on second down. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now.
Gun! Gun! Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
From the gun on 3rd down. Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And we're back now in Charlotte. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
Now this offense ready to take over again. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They begin the drive with Williams. Fighting through. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The play clock's running down. Love. Eluding the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. It'll be a gain of 6. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Get set, go!
On 1st down, Love. Caught here by Conley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. second down now after the pass completion. They go back to the ground with Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Monday.
Here we go with Williams. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Four yards remaining now on second down. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. So call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football here.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
I think what we just saw in that drive, partner, is great practice, preparation, and poise. Not only did they score with little time left for them to retaliate, they chewed up enough time along the way while still getting the yardage they needed. That was an impressive drive.
Very methodical, and now barring something crazy on the kickoff, they've got this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Detroit! No, check, Patriots!
Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
2nd and 5. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. One final try now for Wentz. He's got a man complete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Wentz now on first down. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the
Here we
yardage.
go.
It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go. Green.
Going on first is Wentz. To the left side here for Eifert. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be a Dallas first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now Wentz to the left side here for Eifert. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both.
Set. Green. 30.
They run with Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On second down, here's Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Set. 3. 19.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Nice play on the football, and what was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play.
Here we
Nerves
go.
come
Green,
into play.
39.
And despite the training, the ball was tipped off. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They don't call them franchise quarterbacks for nothing. And right now, wouldn't it be fun to be in the owner's box and see the reaction after that hit the young guy just took?
Yeah, I was just going to say, especially your young franchise quarterback so many years ahead of him, it's tough to watch sometimes.
It really is. I know in baseball, a lot of the owners used to just call right down into the dugout when they wanted something done. Not sure you can do quite the same thing in the NFL, but I'm sure the message will be sent somehow. Protect that young guy.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and it'll bring up third down. Thirteenth play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Play action. Now Wentz steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dan Williams in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
They come out here in the eye.
We're rolling.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Sacramento football here to begin the 2nd. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And a little bit of a surprising move here. They will not punt the football. They will go for it on 4th.
Key right.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They're going to go. It's Luck. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Now let's go. Boo, Landy.
Going on first is Wentz. And that's incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Set. Green 39.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. To the left side here for Eifert. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
They come out here in the
Blue
yard. Now Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And 4th down coming up. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Here we go now.
Now Wentz again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Shaq Thompson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting
All right,
a
here we go.
pass.
Blue landing. Blue landing.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Forced it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more after this. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, here we go. Blue landing.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. That is caught at the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Carson Wentz taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that was just an old-fashioned scramble play, 4th and goal, and he willed his team into the end zone.
And I just don't know how, on the other side of the ball, you keep your composure. You account for everything. You defend everything. And this guy finds a way to make a play on you. Can you tell? That just agitates me a little bit as a former defender.
I know your hands are shaking. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Here's Locke. Sammy Coates has it complete. 23 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Luck on 1st down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Conley, 54 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there have to change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Wentz being chased out left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Wentz throwing on second down. He's going to air one out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sammy Coates in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Check out. Blue 40. Key right.
Now a first down throw. Luck finding time. He'll rifle this one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. No gain on the play there. Second down. 10 yards still left on second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there. 43 yards.
But he took a shot downfield towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal line. Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads up and try and hold them to a field goal attempt.
Alert!
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw, it's Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking it off.
To throw is Wentz. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here we go.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he's got room. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Wentz on third down. He finds Coates complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you.
And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Time running out here on the play clock. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards.
Rolling. Hurry.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Check out. One, let it roll, let it roll.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Play clock winding down. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Back to throw, Love. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Check out. Wide 90.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
90.
They'll look to throw. And this one caught by Coates. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So they're operating in the red zone. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. He's back to throw. Can't find anyone open. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
3rd down and 3.
Red 80. Check out. Line 674.
Back to throw. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Not only do you get the lead here in the final stages, but you do it in dramatic fashion with a one-handed catch.
The ability to go up, take it with one hand, and appear to close the game out. The shock that you see down on the field from the guys trying to cover him, that was an amazing play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it.
Now let's
You've
go!
got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it from here for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. So long, everybody.